Hibiscus Boba Tea for you from Native Boba Tea. So it's going to be a refresher, but with boba. It's been a very busy 3 days, but it's been an awesome 3 days. So I hope that your week has been going well. I hope you're able to sleep, relax, reflect, and start anew each and every day. I have some exciting news. So my Instagram finally got verified. I am really happy about that. And I have my KevTheBevASMR, which is on Facebook and Instagram now. That one I haven't gotten verified yet, but I do have that one on there, as well as my Excuse podcast. I am super proud of the Excuse podcast because I've put so much personal anguish, struggle, thought, tears, and sweat into how I wanted each segment to go. And it took a lot of time for me to really grasp how to go about releasing that content, and there wasn't any other way for me to release it other than just being honest. So it's very honest, it's very authentic. There's no way for me to be able to sell, to market, to brand myself or anything I put my name on or my products other than to be myself and be what I'm passionate about. So I am super proud of the Excuse podcast. It means a lot to me because it is part of my journey, and it's using the struggles that I've faced in the past to really turn it around and provide therapy not only to myself but to anybody who needs a pat on the back, who needs a leg up, who needs another person to lean on. And you can do that by listening to the podcast and finding out how I was able to overcome my struggles. And even if it doesn't apply to you, it's still a really good positive tool to have, because you never know, you might meet someone who's facing the same thing, and you might be able to gain some clarity or understand their situation a little bit better if it pertains to that. Or you can recommend my podcast to them and maybe it'll help them, because it is a real life issues and real life struggles that I had to face. So if you want to go ahead and please share it. This is just another segment into my world and turning it all around. So I appreciate it so much. The new episode for the Excuse podcast gets released Sunday, and I'm gonna work super hard to have that up by Saturday night, midnight, so that way it's available all day Sunday. And you can find it on Spotify, Excused Podcast, or Apple Podcasts, and then you just key search Excused Podcast. But yeah, I hope that it helps somebody out there. But yeah, the Excuse podcast is out there. I have a Facebook and Instagram for it as well, so Excuse Podcast. Anyway, so I just wanted to share my Hibiscus Boba Tea with you from Native Boba Tea. So let's get to that, okay? 1, 2, 3. See, that was magic. Oh my god, guys. Okay, so this one is the Hibiscus Tea Boba. So this is the one I was saying that's like a refresher, because you like the little face. He's not gonna pour out because he's sealed. Look at his eyes though. So this one has the lychee bursting boba in it. So you can kind of see at the bottom this is gonna be so good. My boba straw matches my shirt, huh? I'm super excited. This may get a little loud, okay? Ready? Countdown. 1, 2. We like to count down here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look, I got him right in the eye. Okay, let me show you my product placement. Look at the bottom, y'all. How cool is that? Okay, let's taste it. The bursting boba is freaking cool. And it's funny as heck because as soon as it comes out of the straw and touches your tongue, it starts to burst. Ooh. If you drink a big mouthful, you can get a few in your mouth and then you can feel them burst at the same time. Oh my god, this is so good. So, for this one, I wouldn't recommend putting any cream in it because the type of tea it is. Well, okay, so this one, I just didn't put any milk in it. I think it's gonna be okay without the milk. It's more of a refresher. For some reason, the fat in the milk tends to like coagulate, so it looks a little strange. So this one does have simple syrup, and I was a little bit ambivalent on whether or not I wanted to use fructose syrup or simple syrup. My thing is that fructose syrup will last a little bit longer, but I just don't know about all the ingredients inside fructose. So I'm thinking I may want to do simple syrup instead because I can make that myself and I know what's in the product and it's just more familiar, especially for my bartending days. Like, I get certain boba tea businesses use fructose and I don't want to rule that out right now, but I'm just a little bit hesitant because with fructose usually there's a lot of preservatives, there's a lot of other things that go into it, and I'm like to be geared toward a more clean palate, if you catch my drift. Oh my god. Look at the little boba. Hey little guys. Y'all, if you've never had bursting boba, you gotta try it. And this one's the lychee one. So, the Hibiscus Boba comes with the lychee boba. You can have the brown sugar one if you'd like, but because this one's it's a little more light and more of a refresher, it just makes sense for me to pair it like this. I've had it with the tapioca pearls, but it makes it a little bit smoky with the hibiscus, so there's a little bit contrasting palette. Whereas this one, it just makes a little bit more sense. But you do you, okay? I won't tell you what to do. That's the beauty of it. You do you, boo-boo. I like the little... That's how I feel right now, drinking this. That's my mood. Y'all, when the sun is out and it's hitting 90 degrees, I'm telling you. Jamaica tea, hibiscus tea, that's what this is. Native Boba Tea. Oh my gosh. This one's the 24 ounce, so this one's the bigger one. The one I had on the other video, that one is the 16 ounce. So I'm able to gain more volume inside it. These little bobas, it looks like they're hiding. Y'all, I got on the treadmill today. It was awesome. I didn't even know I did 30 minutes. Well, I walked for like 10 minutes. I was managing a lot of my social media. Okay, I lied. I was managing my social media for 20 minutes. But then I did run for 10 minutes. Y'all, I had a tasting at my house this last weekend. And my niece, this was one of her favorites. She loved the hibiscus and the taro. And I told her to give me her honest opinion. And she was like, these ones. And she grabbed the two. And then she started walking off with them. And I'm like, okay, you can have them. It was so funny. I know that it seems like I'm doing a lot with my projects, but that's the point. I really think that I do have a lot to offer and a lot to give and a lot to produce. And I think it's beneficial because when you're Indigenous, the space you take up, you have to demand that space. It's just not given to us. So a lot of the times in the media, the Native Americans aren't depicted in a leader type role. I don't mean to get too serious, but it's just near and dear to my heart to why I wanted to establish a presence for our community. Not that there's not a presence. I just wanted to do it my way. And I feel like once I do that, I feel like a lot of people would be able to gravitate toward that. So that it's just one of my passions. It's just near and dear to my heart. So that's why I wanted to take up some space. And thank you so much for letting me do that. I appreciate it. All of your comments, your likes, your shares, your inspirational words, your orders, your support. It means a lot. And it means a lot to all of us as a people. If you're part of the community, if you're part of the Native American community, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, what have you, we're all in this world together. So, cheers. Let's all have a big Native Boba Tea sip. Y'all, I already finished it. This is the thing. Okay, so when I get rambling and I start talking, I can finish anything, food, drinks, right in front of me. You'll hear me talk and speak, and then all of a sudden, it's gone. That was delicious. Y'all, today was super windy. When I was leaving work, I almost blew away. Like, it was just like walking to my car, blowing around. Is anyone else over this wind? If you are, raise your hand. Me. I can't wait to start selling, y'all. I can't wait to get out there and meet you guys and see you guys and have you taste it and order it and love it just as much as I do. For the love of boba. Bobalicious. Live your best boba life. Boba for life. Okay, I'll stop. I'm going to be sharing the blue corn bubble waffle with you guys soon. That one is delicious. I have to have a little bit more time to whip up a fresh batch so that way I can share it with you guys. Y'all, I used to speak Navajo fluently when I was a kid. That was my first language. I used to be able to communicate with my grandparents fluently when I was a kid, and then I started to lose the language the more I became acclimated to school and to the English books and reading and writing, it made sense to me. I remember very vividly in second, third, and fourth grade reading out of a Navajo book, and I was like, okay, why are we doing this? I know what it says. But then later, as I got older, it started to become more difficult. So now I'm really trying to reintegrate myself into reading Navajo again. But I hope you guys had an amazing, amazing week. And it is Friday tomorrow, y'all. Y'all, I thought it was Friday on Tuesday. I was really like, yeah, the weekend. And I was like, oh my god, tomorrow is Wednesday. And then we have 2 more days after that. I don't know what I was thinking, but maybe I was just getting the weekend butterflies already, wanting it to be